Hello, and welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Viewer Suggestion number 3. And now let's head into our episode. Now, which means a lot of our income is going to be going to outposts. We're going to have like 30 or, well, maybe not 30, 40, but a solid, because we've already got 3. And by the time we're done, we'll probably have a solid 15 or 20 outposts. Because it's gonna be at least 1, depending on what's around the seal, if not 2 or 3. 1 to 2. I'm gonna ask for a quest. Oh. Okay, I can do that, I think. 220, 50. Alright, yeah. Not that hard to achieve, actually. We are over here. I still need to do this quest. So, what's more important? I think the teleporter is more important. We'll get that going. You're fine. We'll hold off on the seal. Yeah. You go there. You go there. You go there. And we'll wipe this out next turn to get this. And then we'll queue up this to grab Lob's Hollow. Yeah, we're making headway. And then our flickers are headed in this direction. Yeah, if we have a teleporter over here, I'm not sure we need a teleporter over here. So I am actually going to burn this one to the ground. I still think we need 1 here to grab this. But if the teleporter's over here, I think that's within range, that's fine. Done. Fine. Are there any unit? We can't afford to make a unit. Yeah, we can't afford to make a unit. 5 collector and the city income. That's fine. Yeah, then maybe not a farm, but let's see, probably a school of cryomancy. Dark Forge we're never gonna get. I mean, a Dark Forge here, potential, well, doesn't get us much. It gets us gold, which is fine. But doesn't get us, well, I mean, it gets us a little draft. Well, that's not a bad get. Meaning, I mean, we could put a quarry next to it here. So, yeah. You're done, you're done, you're done. You stay there. We can't queue up anything. You can't grab anything. 30. I don't think we'll ever get to Harmony. I'm quite happy to be at Staple. I would love to be at Harmony. But I don't think that's going to happen. You stay there for now. Although one of our armies needs a healer, don't they? You have a healer? Oh, you have a healer. And you have a healer. Alright. We're fine then. Afflictor. You need an afflictor. You need an afflictor. Well, you're a ranged unit. So yeah, afflictor and then a Zephyr Archer isn't the worst. Oh! You're a little too heavy on ranged units, that's why. So you do need an afflictor and... Okay. Alright, we'll figure that out. They can, if they can get the cursed burrows, they can have the, wow, they just stretched. They can have the cursed barrows. I don't know if this will count as snow. I get, like, this will count as snow. I don't know if this will count. There's Zephyr Archer. Select new research. Seeker Arrows. Okay, here's what we can do. You can go here. You pull out to here. You go in there. You go in there. You trigger the fight, auto combat. Great. Hold. Berserker's Baller, which we can stretch. Ooh. I'll take the production and use that to grab. Ooh. That's a good question. The Apex? Or Cryomancy? Hold on. No, we got another turn or two before that triggers. Here, we'll do Archer Battlements. Just to snag it. Into Monolith. And we'll let those sit. So that's done. Now you build a work camp. That's annoying. Yeah, can't move. Can't move. We'll have to wait a turn. Hope it doesn't die. New skill available. For 100. Is there anything else? Like, I could grab this. And I think I will. And we'll hold off. Because what that gold will allow me to do is keep these going. We'll queue up 2 Zephyr Archers. You stay there. Oh! Oh, I have to accept. Well, that sucks. You are on the other side of the world, so whatever. Yeah, we broke a wizard's bond, but we're doing good here. 3, 7, 1. All right. So next turn we can get rid of this and start stealing from either here or here. I want to see what they have compared to this. End turn. Well, my scout's dead. That is in their territory, so to be fair, not unexpected. I kind of hope this slams into these guys. We will throw the ring on you. Tier 2, tier 2. We need either miscellaneous. Nothing. We're heading back in this direction. Oh, shit! Did not see that. Alright, hold on. Wait, isn't there... I don't... Ooh. I think I have to do the autosave again. I apologize. I did not see the Displacer Beast in the middle of our fort. I guess it worked too well. Because this is gonna be the end of a turn. Let this tick again. We can catch up to that fairly quickly. They die. Oh, I need to forge that blueprint. I do have turns to do it in, though, so... Alright. Throw the ring on you. Now that I see them, save. Bookmark 2.
Oh?
You go here. Go here. You get to there. You trigger this, auto combat. Great. You... Yeah, see, I can't grab this. So we'll throw a teleporter there. You're headed up here. You guys are headed down here. Grab some mana. Grab this. I'm gonna ward. Great. We'll just delete them. Alright. So combine this with the Zephyrs. We should be able to take and hold this. And you're gonna grab this, and then you're gonna build this way. You have to stay, because we're never gonna get out here in time. Alright, yes. Model is being built. I've got 2,000 in the bank. Awesome. I don't know what guild to... Tactical spells. The Nature Materium spell. And that's our only boosted one. I think I have to. So we'll do this. Into Apex and let that sit. We'll get the archers going. I don't think... Like, we don't have enough forests to make the... Woodworkers Guild worth... Smith Guild worth it. Like 15 food and 15... Like, it's a nice boost, but in the grand scheme of things, not really worth it. So, yeah. Okay, you wait a turn. This one's sticking around, so we'll put a watchtower there. And palisade walls there. You're done. You're done. We're not grabbing a fourth hero. We have a new skill, which is, in my domain, a ton of vision range, which could be useful. What do we need? 50. Negotiate items. That one we might use, just so we don't have to make one. What's this? Oh, it's a staff. I will buy that. So does the price of this one go up? Yes. Oh, but she's willing to trade mana. Great. So we go back into our arsenal. We shred this and this. Start crafting this. And then on our archer hero, throw on Legs of Fortune. So now we just need some cheap tier 2 miscellaneous items, and we will get 200 in round and 600 binding essence and equipment method. This is, if you can get it, collector is actually a good one to put on your main hero as well, because when you equip your main hero with a ton of tier 5 and 4 equipment, potentially, that is 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't think this counts. Like, it counts for this and this, but I don't think it counts for this. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, we'll say 4. 4, 8, 12, right? 16, 20. Potentially 3, 6, 9. A bonus 30 hit points. Which is pretty good. Done. Okay, Whispering Stone has returned. That means you are at Supreme. So, just to see, 38, 53, 15. Oh, we're at war. Okay. I forgot about that. Okay, we're gonna get the quest with you. No, I can't. If I were at 30, honestly, maybe. Okay. And we have the gold. Maybe I do grab a 4th hero. Okay. So you're grabbing this. You want Imperium. Watchtowers freed. Palisade walls. I think we have to trigger this. Auto combat. I think an army has to sit there. So that's fine. Yeah. So there has to be an army on it to count. So right. Oh no! I did not see them! Okay, well, this is a problem. Yeah. I think we need a 4th hero. So, in here, For 150, we're going to grab this. We can grab this, but that's going to take a few turns to get to. This isn't a bad one just to have either. But I'm going to save up for things. This is a good... Yeah. If we're going to have all the regen. Alright. Ruler leveled up. Gonna give him hit points. He kind of needs them. Okay. Okay. And you guys need to swing by here and beat him up and clear out all of this. Okay. Yeah, we need a fourth hero. And then if we grab this, where the hut is, okay, so the mountain doesn't count. It's still a good spot. Okay. And then we could put a quarry, or sorry, a gold mine here, and a research thing here, and maybe a quarry here. Although the umbral gate is annoying, as that means we lose, I think, minus 15. But the quarry might be worth it. We still need a fourth hero, so let's recruit. Crusader. Or Fiend unit? Fearmonger might work. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Defender could work. And this could work. We already, our main hero is a defender. We could grab another collector. Except this one's a mage. Or a ritualist. Which we can still trigger. You know what? Let's try this. Mort the Shaman. We'll go ahead and recruit you. Gonna need a couple of Night Guard. You're a melee. Alright, can't swap you yet. You're heading in this army. We'll keep you there. You guys are headed there. Alright. I will hurry recruitment. And you'll go into this army, and then some Night Guards. Alright. We're doing this. We'll take care of you. We'll clear this out. And then we'll set up a teleporter. Where's that shield? Here. So if we're setting up... So, yeah. So, like... Yeah. So, like, outpost here. Teleporter where this is to defend this flank. Feels good. Did that. What does he have? Okay, I will accept this for now. And then we're going to let him get a few levels under his belt. And then we will swap things around for undead. I don't like undead. I like doing the wild growth and the heals. Alright. Done, 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 done. They've declared a friendship on each other. Yep, dealing with that. Dealing with that. End turn. This is going to be a quick game. Normally I finish around turn 1, I would say 150, 175. I don't think this is going to take that long. Because what we're just going to build up forces, park units here. Yep. Right? Yeah, 71 turns. Alright, so now we have Seeker Arrows. And yeah, I'll just grab the White Witch. We'll go ahead. Alright, we have to get rid of this. Cast Seeker Arrows. So now that we have Seeker Arrows, now I will queue up Sign of the Huntress. Here. We're getting in on this fight. Save the game. Mark 1. This triggers this. Auto combat. Great, didn't lose anyone. It's because they're ahead of us, but we will catch up. So here, we're putting the Soother in here. You go in there. You go in there. Really, only 1,006. Yeah. After the School of Cryomancy, now we do Nature. Just to get it out of there. Spelljammer we can hold off on. Dark Forge. Oh, right. We can grab another one. So we'll grab... Yeah, I don't mind putting a Quarry here just to give the Dark Forge a little boost. Grab that mine. And then this will be another research center. Yeah. Okay. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. These guys, the Soothing Standard is... It does a lot, though. But it is melee. That's the issue. You need... melee, 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 range. So you need a Zephyr Archer. You need a Zephyr Archer. Or 2. So after the Night Guard, we'll do another Zephyr Archer. The question is, do we throw in a Frost Giant? I don't think I want to waste the Imperium yet on units. So, yeah, I think in these 4 main armies, we're doing Zephyr Archers. I think our support armies is going to be Night Guards and Afflictors. And that feels good. As is... Oh, that's a good character action. No. Interesting. Oh, too strong to surrender. It could happen. Wait, they're at size 29? Woof, they get a huge... Wait, hold on. Yeah, they got a huge... I didn't realize the AI got that much of a growth bonus on hard. New skill. More gold from vassals, which is pretty good for us. We actually have a lot of vassals. And we want career soldiers. I don't know if we're going to get it. We definitely, if we can get them, we want these two. We're kind of done with this tree. We need to grab all of these, and these two are a priority. This is going to be wasted. By the time we get this, I think we'll have plopped down most of our stuff. Yeah, 314, 1,006, that's it? I always wonder how it calculates this. Alright. You can wait a turn out here. Oh, no, I can't. Shit. Because then I lose the seal.
Oh?
We'll swap them. Great. Monolith, Night Guard, Meteor. Withdrawn to the Astral Void. Beast Wrangler leaves in 5 turns. Do I grab another mount while he's here? I was gonna grab another mount. It would only be the Thunder mount. I'll grab that. Great. Yeah. Ooh, these guys are doing good. And then we don't care about, we're just siphoning stuff off. I can make something. And it's gotta be miscellaneous. Armor recuperation isn't a bad one. That's tier 2. Go ahead and forge that right away. Don't care about the insults. End the turn. So basically, eventually what you want is one hero sitting on each. So we're a little behind, but we can catch up and pass them. Because we're at 95, but we'll cut that down to 45 relatively soon. And then we need to hold them while we go capture a third one just to lock it in. There's a witch. Cheapest, a Wind Ranger, or a Banshee. Gives us options. We'll do the Banshee. Yep, 71. Fine. Alright, so now... Yeah, so you're fully healed, so you go here and you go there. So then you'll fully heal.
Hey.
That needs to be clear, but you can see where it's like, oh... Okay, you go there. You're making an archer. After the archer... I guess a Dark Knight wouldn't hurt. and our backup one. We'll do that for now. You're headed to here. You're headed to there. Oh, we need to make you an orb, don't we? So you can actually use a mount. On you. We'll do that. And you need one more, which we might be able to make. All right, wands count. Interesting. It's a melee, just boop. It is tier 2. We'll call it. Oops. Glacial Conjure, I guess. Well, that should do it. Move you in this direction. Wipe them out. And then make our way to the small monster den. Yep. Done. Great. Oh, hero leveled up. This is our Death Knight. So we've got this, so we're going to start working our way down here. We'll do Hex of Decay. I do want the Mass Curse over the Frost Curse. And I want to get to Melee Mage as quick as possible. I need to keep that in mind. Rift. Game level down. Yeah, win it. So he's going to be defense. We'll see what... Oh, we can do this. Interesting. Tier 3. Would that be better on someone else? Slippery and pass through. 1 defense. Yeah, I guess it's fine. And then you have slippery and pass through as well. Yeah, why not? Slip away is neat, but it doesn't work really. If you're losing, it doesn't help, but if you're winning, it's never going to trigger. So we'll clear this out. Set up down here. And yeah, probably, I don't think we'll get it this, but next recording session, we will snag our second seal. And then we'll just have to hold until we can build up the forces to like, alright, these 2 heroes are here with these armies, and the other 2 go on offense. Ideally, over to here. Maybe to try to snag the Cursed Tower. That's fine. Should be able to handle it. Great. Swing you down here, you here. You trigger the fight. I'm not even going to set up a bookmark. Shred them all. And if the seal's here, outpost here, teleporter here. Okay. That we can rush. Oof. Really?
Yeah.
Fine. Alright, we should be able to take this. Let me bookmark. I might need to fight this one. So we've lost it. Great. But now you have to stay here to heal. And you go up here to get it back so we don't lose anything. And you go in there to help defend. Lost a seal, gained a seal. Done, done. Your order is required. You're headed in this direction as well. See, melee. Oh, sorry, ranged. Alright, so Zephyr in here. Maybe double Zephyr for these guys. And then, yeah, and then Afflictors and Zephyrs for backup armies with... Well... Yeah, like they get... So Steel Shapers, what they do is, if it will lock in, thank you, they grant defense, and then for every bolstered defense or resistance, they gain heal, hit points, and strength. So you grant this, and then you can heal up for 16 and give them a 20% increase in damage? How much is strengthened? Yeah, 20% increase in damage. Next rally's in 2 turns. We'll see what they got. We do have enough vassals. This is a significant increase in gold. Is there anything I'm like, ooh, I need to save for this? But again, wouldn't hurt, but by the time we need it, we're not going to really have anything to build. And this is 15 turns out. Yeah, so we'll grab this. So more income means more units. This is our ranger. Aura versus sprites. He's gonna be at range. Right? Otherwise, it's add up of Materium. So yeah, this requires him to be in melee. This requires meteor strikes. We could give him condemning, so that would give him zeal and condemn. So once he condemns a unit, then he will do an increase in damage. And it gives resistance to all our non-hero units, which isn't bad. Again, the aura, again, it has to be in melee, so iffy on that. Well, inspiring killer could work. I don't think it stacks with the ring he has. But it does give him a better crit hit chance. But it's already pretty high, so I'm kind of leaning towards Initiate of Shadow for soul draining strikes. Because if we can get him in flanking attacks, he's going to do an obscene amount of damage. So let's do that. And soul draining? Yeah, soul draining. And then, oh, hold on, close. Also give him Glacial Conjure. So now he's got his major ambition, giving us a ton of binding essence. His army units are going to be obscene for morale. Here, he now has a ranged weapon. I've never liked scatter shots. Although, because of True Shot and Scatter Shot. So there is a build here, because of what we're doing, with all the negative status effects. Right? Where we take True Shot. And we do a bunch of stuff in here. But then can we get kill shot? No, then we can't get kill shot. So we won't get kill shot. But right? We can get Swarm Hunter or Big Game Hunter. Well, actually, we pass on Swarm Hunter, right? That gets us to Big Game Hunter. That gets us to Kill Shot. True Shot, oh, right, but then it's either Miasma or Piercing, but not both. Yeah, there is a build in here with True Shot where we take maximum advantage of the fact that we're just smothering people into buffs. Let's try that. So we're gonna take. This is just damage, not accuracy. So we're gonna take True Shot and confirm. Hold on. We're done. Sign of the Huntress is ready. We'll go ahead and enchant. So we lose the bonus of our... We kind of lose the bonus of our range, right? So we're no longer 5. We're at base. But now we're doing 30% increased damage. So our archers hit like a truck. Okay. Done. Renown. Done. I think we need to make a ring, right? We take a look at Mort the Shaman. He needs both a ring, a miscellaneous item, and an orb, ideally. So let's start with the ring. Bolt Bane of Flanking. Go ahead and start forging that. Yep. And squeeze one more turn in, I think. Research appreciated, don't care. Awesome. Done, done, done. And turn. Oh. Oh, interesting. No one's found them yet. 10, 2, 8. We'll withdraw for you, give to you. Because we're gonna blow through these fairly quickly. I don't know what they'll give us. Because it doesn't look like they've grown overly much. Are at all? Right, they could take this and this, like, they can take this this territory. But they're pretty much stuck with what they have, so. But it's 10 extra gold and a bunch of research, so we're good. So we'll go to turn 71. I'll finish turn 71, and we'll start with turn 72 next. true, this game probably will go long enough. We could do Science Guild first, crank through a bunch of research, and then switch it to something else if we felt we needed. That is an option as well. So we're going to do turn 71. Offer nothing. You're fully healed, so you step off to heal up, step on, hold. And here would be better. So that's close enough. They'll heal, but if they get attacked, they should be close enough to technically reinforce. Lost a seal, gained a seal, summon Banshee, great, close, select new research. So we could jump up to Calamity, but again, we did grab Doomhelm. Oh, sorry, Doomhelm. We want this for the Frostling transformation and the Frostspire. So we're gonna select this and get this out of the way.
Light brings both warmth and...
Grab this. We're not doing that. Oh, well, aren't you just dandy? Watchtower's essentially free. Then the work camp for a teleporter here. In the meantime, you are far too many ranged. You are technically far too many ranged.
Yeah.
You go in there. You go in there. So that army's kind of all set. Because it will be plus 30, 40, probably close to plus 50 by the time all is said and done. Because we can do, right? And the Frostspire's going here. In 12 turns. That should be in range, right? 1, 2, 3, plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just barely in range. Okay, I might need to use some attract population. Yeah. We're not going to get a fifth. No, we're not going to get a fifth hero. I think 4 is enough with backup armies. We need to take out this small monster den. This one can stick around for a while. And then we need to get this. So, let's push you off. Step back and heal. Unit-wise, we're making another archer. And then I'll queue up 2 Night Guard. Real quick. Perfect. Alright. I just wanted to see if I could do that. That's fine. I think that's all we do. We can't really move these guys. Because they need to defend us. Like, we could rush and take this, but then we're locking down 2 armies here. So I'd rather have a backup army to help with it before we get that rolling. Yeah. Yeah, if I had 3 that's the thing, like, we have a city. If you've got 2 or 3 cities, now each one's pumping out 150, 200 research. So, yeah. Plus gold, plus magic. Not necessarily Imperial. But it like, more cities better, but we're stuck to 1. But we're making do with what we got. The next rally's next turn, so we'll wait to see that. I think we're gonna have to grab rally units to bulk out our army while we replace things. You're fine. We're not 4 heroes is enough. You're done. And that is that. I will let this cycle through. We're in good position. Yes, they're ahead of us, but we can quickly catch up. So I'm not worried about son of a bitch. We'll take that from them. Was not expecting that. So that... Are we at war with them? No. I think we're gonna have to go to war with them. They are... Auto combat that. Okay, they are in this area. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to go to war with them. They're not in defensive pacts with anyone. We can declare a justified war, and we will. I don't expect my allies to enter into this war. That is fine. They don't like us. There's nothing I can do about that. And we're just gonna have to hold these then, because I need this to, like, if they get to, well, they've lost. That does give us time then. So we might want to take the time to clear this out and get those armies up and running. Let's see. Range. You do need a Zephyr Archer. I will tell you that. But we're into the next turn. We're on turn 72. If we take a look at this, is there anything? Bannermen, Steel Shapers. Another Soother would be nice. Because of the range. So they get a nice ranged heal. Yeah, and maybe we just grab a bunch of units out of here to bolster some of our army. And we just look up at building. Yeah, 11. That's done in 2. At building up our armies so we can hold both seals. And then, lock down 2 armies, and then we'll try to support 9 armies, and take 3 armies to lock down all the way over here. We'll lock it down, and then we've got +3 a turn, which means 30 turns, and by then we'll have hopefully caught up and surpassed. I'm not sure how she's ahead. Can we see the actual victory condition? 27, 26... 21, 8, 5. Yeah, so we are fairly far behind. But we can catch up and surpass, so I'm not too worried yet. But I think we have to go to war with them. Because we can take this army, that'll give us a boost. Yeah, and then I think we're just locked down where we are with an extra army providing defense. All right. While we build up, we are done for the day. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Oh, sorry, before I forget, reminder, this is a viewer suggestion or viewer challenge, whatever you want to call it. So, if you have your own suggestion you want to see me play, whatever it may be, feel free to send it to sparkycdk@gmail.com. Otherwise, yeah, we are done for that. Make sure it says viewer suggestion in the header. And please leave your call sign, name, nom de guerre, whatever you want to call it, screen name, and the bottom so I can name the hero. If I use your suggestion, I can name our main hero after you. Otherwise, we are done for the day. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.